Hello, this is Space Lizard, and I am playing the Josh Tam Mysteries. You may recognize that logo. This is an adventure game from the developer of Final Slam 2, the awful fighting game I played. I should say, I did eventually confirm that game was actually from Newgrounds. It's just a Newgrounds game that was released onto Steam. That was the game with the strange fighting, the character creation thing that had all sorts of odd options, like a Hitler mustache. And this is an adventure game he made. It's on Newgrounds. It's on his Newgrounds page. He made 2 in the series. The second one is kind of boring. Might do it anyway. But let's begin with the Josh Tam Mysteries. We see this is Tamugaya developed it. Josh Tam Mysteries G1 House of the Green. That is the name of the game here. House of the Green. The mystery will be revealed. This isn't one of those mystery games that won't reveal the mystery. Josh Tam, it's never quite explained who Josh Tam is. I mean, he's basically the creator, but he just goes around investigating mysteries, and it's not quite clear what he is. A detective, a writer. He's just like there. I think in the sequel they make clear he's a detective. Let's talk to this guy. Howdy. Hey there, what brings you here? I'm not going to voice act. That's a bad idea. I'd like to ask you about something. What do you want to know? It's about the House of the Green. Oh, that house. Well, it is down the lane. Don't go into the town. Just go along the lane. Right into the forest, and you'll find it. But be careful, though. Why? Just looks so the facial expression. Something happened long ago, and that house has been left unoccupied. Since then, people who stepped into the house either disappeared or came out paralyzed. I see. I won't go there if I were you. Sounds interesting. What the hell happened to the house? I definitely have to check this out. Okay. Right now we're just kind of gathering information. Here's an old woman. Do you know that you can find lots of strange stuff in the forest down the path? There's goblins, gnomes, and trolls and stuff. People think I'm insane. But I always tell them if they don't believe me, they can go there and see for themselves. Literally, the monsters are straight down the lane. Just take a right. You'll immediately run into some monsters. As you do out in the rural countryside of whatever country this is. Hello there. Are you talking to me? Of course, I'm Josh. I'm here investigating. They look so cheerful here. I'm Samantha. Nice to meet you. Yeah, I've never seen you here before. Do you know anything about the House of the Green? What did she tell you? I mean, I don't think she should look so cheerful while telling us this story. After a few years, he was found dead. Isn't it great? His body was found twisted. Twisted? What do you mean? She says the one facial expression like she's telling a story about like a horrible, horrible murder. His bones were crushed. My grandma said it was horrible. And she's just smiling away. She's just so psyched about the murder. Good luck if you're going there to investigate. I hope you'll come out in one piece. You bet I will. And Josh Tam doesn't even blink at that. He's like, he doesn't even think this is strange. Okay, so this is a puzzle. The first time I played this, kind of threw me. Okay, you might think there's something you need to get here in this terrible pixelated water. What you have to get here is the water. That's it. You just have to touch the water to get it. You get a lot of items in this, and a lot of them don't do anything. Oh, hi, Bob. Bye, Bob. Wait, are we allowed in yet? When you don't, you have to have enough items to get in there. But a lot of the items in this game don't do anything. So, this guy will not do a thing. This weird monster will not do a thing until you click on him. Hey, who are you? Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Again, everyone's just so happy. This place, I don't know why we think this is so creepy. I mean, everyone's just so psyched to be here. Who or what the hell was that? Okay, if you're panicking, you're not going to say, who or what the hell is that? Like, You're just going to say, what the hell was that? It just strikes me as needlessly complicated. Knock me that verbose. When there's a smiling shadow monster in front of you, you're just not. There might be some more items you have to get in here. I don't know why. A lot of the items have no purpose. There's so many snakes here, but you can just use the sacred feather to get rid of them. There's nothing in the game that tells you why you know that, like, snakes are warded off by a feather. There's nothing in the game that tells you that. And the enemies are not too frightening because you can just run away. They have such long animations to set up. Okay, so we're in a house. The door is locked. Does that have a doorknob? I don't know. Oh my, there is a whole load of dead snakes. How come? And why are the snake cages open and the dead snakes are all over the floor? This may be a clue. The criminal who occupied this house kept snakes. It actually is a clue. Why are they freed and dead? It genuinely is a clue that's a solution to this. By the way, there's like something back there. You can't open that. There is nothing there. You can't grab anything here, I don't think. Here's a key. Here's another key. If we go up here, though, there's a monster there. And, you know, we can just run. What's great is we're in the same room. We don't leave the room. We just went from that corner, backed up a few feet, and the headless dude just can't, for obvious reasons, see us. He just vanishes if you take a few steps back. We're clearly in the same room. That door is jammed tight. There's 2 different ways to go backwards. That's great. Yeah, the first thing you have to do is go upstairs, I believe. We're actually towards the end of the game. We'll never use half these items. Weird teleporting guy. Okay, just throw the water at him. I don't know why. There's nothing saying. Josh Tam just knows if you see a mysterious guy floating around, throw purple water at him. What's even in the water? I don't know, it's just purple. Okay. So we just got a book, which there might be clues inside. Let's read the journal. Lots of missing pages and dirt. Something here. It says, hiding from the cops, found this house. Fed only on snakes, so he ate the snakes for food. Day 15, tortured a man. Day 49, tortured 2 teenagers. This journal is pretty complete. Forced the snakes, locked a woman in the room, Journal is full of sick stuff, but it has clues as well. Nice to always keep upbeat. Like, you might have read some horrifying journals, but it had clues in it. So, it was a win-win for us all, really. I think there's one more thing you might... Oh, yeah. We can open one of the doors, I think. And now we're back outside. Yeah, we can open this door. What's in here? Dead people. You know, you've been running into, like, zombies and ghosts, but the dead people, like, you just seen a few dead guys. These poor guys must have been dead for a long time. Like, he didn't have that reaction earlier to any of this. He was so psyched for this. Could the criminal have tortured and killed them? I mean, that'd be the obvious answer here when you know a possible culprit. That it's that guy. But then again, I'm not a mysterious Malaysian detective, so their bodies are horrifying to look at. That is a snake venom. Yeah, a lot of these items never get used. Okay, no use here. I'm trying to see if one of the keys can open that, because I could swear that one of the keys opens something in here. Okay, so we're back out. I don't even know what we got in there. Oh yeah, we got the snake venom. Key hunting! Oh wait, can we get rid of them now? Yes, now we can use snake venom to get rid of the guys. I don't know how we know that. I mean, sometimes... I mean, sometimes you just have to use purple water, but sometimes you have to use the snake venom. That makes them go away. Don't know, kills them, makes them go away. Who knows? They just disappear in a flash due to our magical knowledge of or other. And here we have an axe, and I'm not kidding, that is the end. That is actually the end of the game. There's nowhere else to go but here, and I think you have to brace yourself for the answer to this mystery, because it's something else. Mostly the reason I played this is because it has a solution. Like, we know there's a murderer, we know there's ghosts around, but it's still set up as like, oh, there's a mystery to be solved here. There's like a murderer, and we'll find him and everything. That kind of gets thrown out in the ending, in a weird way. So we smash it open, and we have to go in, and we'll crack the case. Ha ha ha. Who's there? You want to know who I am? It's a gigantic fucking snake. The killer is the king of snakes. The mystery here is that there is a gigantic snake. Good lord, tell me your intention. I'm here for just one thing, answers. He is a lot more cool in the face of a gigantic snake than most people would be. But yeah, that is the solution here. There's a gigantic snake. The Snake King, some kind of snake god, that it was the killer. Ah, that man, well, the mess in the house, it was all his doing. He showed no mercy to people and snakes. That one I figured out, but who killed him? That was all me. He got my ultimate punishment, but his ghost is still around, but trapped here forever. Wonder who all the other ghosts were. Were they all him? Or were like his victims trapped there too, by the gigantic snake god who was the killer? By the way, if this guy, he's a detective, right? I want to see what his report back was like. Like, just... Alright. So... the solution is, it was a giant snake. Promotion, please. It's like, there's no way this guy's still a detective after this. But then what about the rest of the people who entered the house? You see, his ghost is still as unforgiving as when he was alive, so visitors should be careful. I gotta give it to you for making it this far and coming face to face with me, but this is not your place. Okay, I want to bring up, they didn't do the dragging S hissing thing. I did. They didn't until then. And I guess that's place? This is not your place? What does that mean? This is not our place. And then the giant snake vanishes. There's a vicious and ruthless criminal hiding in the House of the Green, eating snakes, torturing the snakes as well as unlucky passerbys and visitors. In the end, the King of Snakes was angered. The criminal was severely punished, his body twisted port. Was he just... Okay, look at that. I think you're a buddy. The giant snake and the ghost of the criminal haunt the house, striking fear and paralysis to those unfortunate. Wouldn't buy that. They would not buy the solution that it was a giant snake. But that was the Josh Tam Mysteries. It was the story of a author detective who investigated a mysterious town full of people who were way too cheerful about murders, and ended up discovering that the killer, there was a murderer, but he was murdered by giant snakes, and the giant snake god imprisoned his spirit within the house for killing the snakes. The giant snake god didn't mind when he was killing people, but when he hurt snakes, that was just a step too far. Of course it was, for the giant snake god, who, I remind you, was the solution to this mystery. There were supernatural elements. There's no allusion to a gigantic fucking snake monster as the real killer. So this is an adventure game from the developer of Final Slam 2, and it is the Final Slam 2 of adventure games. He made a sequel, it's pretty boring, may or may not play it. Happy Halloween.